Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy D Boy, bring you yet another YouTube video at this time. So, so we got some new zombies coming out in Darkwing Blast. It's the last of the cards they revealed for the set. So of course it's essentially pack filler and it's not really all that relevant. But of course, as zombies, me being a zombie guy, I gotta talk about me some zombies in this video today. So we got two new cards. One is a synchro, as you guys can see here, and the other one is a XYZ zombie as well. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get into this one. So this one is called Reincarnating Shamisen Calico. Freaking butchered that. It's a level 3 Dark Zombie Synchro Tuner Effect Monster. 1600 attack, 1200 defense. These materials are generic, of course. And this card has two effects. First and second, odd hard once returns. First effect reads, if the opponent, during the opponent's main phase, you can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves. Synchro summon using material you control, including this card. Of course, the formula synchron like situation there. Secondly, if this card is in your graveyard, you can target one other synchro monster in your graveyard, return it to the extra deck, and if you do, special summon this card, but banish it if it leaves the field. So of course, first thing to note is it being a synchro tuner, so that means it can be summoned off of Hauki Fabrics, of course. Generic materials, meaning like, in a zombie deck, you can make this inherently with Venture Core and any level 2 zombie tuner you want to use. Shiranui Spectral Sword, Shinobi Necro, and Mad Mauler are some notable options to use. So, if Hulk ever gets banned, this deck, zombies can make this card inherently. So, as far as this first effect, of course, is formula synchron type of situation where you can quick effect a synchro summon on your opponent's turn using materials on you control, including this card. So, you have a variety of different situations there depending on what materials are on the field. While this card is on the field, you can make a variety of different synchros like Baroness, or you can make Shiranui, Sun Saga, for level 10 options during your opponent's turn to have a negate or or pops to pop your opponent's cards during the opponent's turn, as this will be one of the synchros in the graveyard during the time of activating Shiranui Sun Saga's effect, and you'll at minimum have one card to pop with this first effect. Alright, secondly, if this card is in your graveyard, one other synchro monster return to the extra deck and special summon this card. So essentially you get two uses out of this card. If you synchro summoned previously prior to this card getting it's in the graveyard for whatever reason, you synchro summon, link summon, whatever, so you get another use out of it for you to quick effect synchro on your opponent's turn once again. So of course it's a solid card, it's fair, everything. Hard once returns on the effect, so you can't abuse the effect, and the card banishes itself when it leaves the field, so you can't loop off its effect, of course, which essentially balances out the card. Alright, so next card is the Doom Oriental Vassal Dragon. Now this is a level 6, rank 6 Dark Zombie XZ effect monster with 2400 attack, 1300 defense. Until acquiring 2 level 6 monsters. So, different ways to summon this card. You can go the vampire route and make 2 level 6 monsters, go that route. Or you can go the double chain chi route with Zombie Reborn. All you need is a Solitaire and a Zombie Reborn to make this. So I'll explain the combo. You can go Solitaire, Unizombie, Double Chain G, activate Zombie Reborn, banish the Chain G from the deck, use Chain G's effect to banish the Solitaire to special summon itself Wait a minute, I'm getting the combo all mixed up. So let's go through this again. Solitaire summons Unizombie. Unizombie dumps Jing Ji. And then you activate Zombie Reborn, banishing the Jing Ji from the deck. And then special summon the Jing Ji from the graveyard. And then the Jing Ji that's banished will banish the Solitaire that's in the graveyard to special summon itself. Then you can activate Jing Ji's effect to dump to the graveyard. And then if you want to, you can exit into this card with the 2 Jing Jis that are on the field. Alright, so that's that little something for you guys, combo-wise. So let's get into the effects. So, first effect reads, monsters you control gain 100 attack and defense for each card in your opponent's graveyard. It's okay. Nothing too crazy about it. It's like a good mid to late game effect you want to have on the field if you want to push for game and stuff like that. So second effect is where it shines at. You can target one card in your opponent's graveyard, then detach one or two materials from this card to activate this effect based on the number detached. One, if you detach one, you can shuffle that monster into the deck. And this is also a quick effect, so if your opponent is activating effects of monsters in the graveyard, you can detach and shuffle it to the graveyard so the effect doesn't resolve. Secondly, if it was a monster, you can, number two, if it's a monster, you can special summon it to your field in face-up attack position, face-up defense position, face-down defense position, otherwise set it to your field. So that's actually pretty cool. So either way, they're both quick effects, so it is disruption on your, opponent's turn to disrupt their graveyard play. So, it has some decent implications there. Of course, nothing too fancy. Zombies, as always, have been some mediocre cards, and these two don't break the mold of mediocrity that zombies have been pretty much infamous for. So, alright, so this... both cards are actually pretty good. Both clearly balanced and fair as always, and good for testing purposes. One copy of each should suffice for testing purposes. This one, since you get 2 uses out of the card, could be fun for some synchro shenanigans on your opponent's turn to do some fun stuff. And also this one will, is good for disrupting your opponent's graveyard plays. Alright, so with that said, of course, my zombie players sound off in the zombies. Sound off in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of these cards. And I will leave that at that. So I'll be bringing you guys more videos in the meantime. But until then, pieces, YouTube.